Hey guys, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first official card making share. I mentioned the other day that I'm planning on, I plan to get my channel back into like card making and different things that are used to do that, different techniques and that. So I am a beginner. I'm not going to say I'm day one, but I'm not even close to being anything past a newbie on making cards. So let's just get to it. And this is probably how the videos are going to go. I'm going to show you the card that I made for now. Maybe one day I'll be able to do it, you know, with you on video. So this is how the card came out. And then I'm going to show you the different products and things that I used. So for this one, I subscribe to Scrapping for Less. They have a mystery subscription each month that I get. So you don't really know what you're getting, but you always get some sort of stamp set similar to this. This came in that set, and this is LDRS Creative, and I believe this is called just Beachy. And it's really cute. It comes with the umbrella, the chair, sandcastle, seals, turtle, sun, and then some sayings. And I have a funny story for you because I stamped each of the things. I stamped the turtle, I stamped the crab, and then I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have to draw faces on them. But then when I looked closer in this stamp set, there are 3 little tiny faces here. One's for the crab, one's for the turtle, and I'm going to assume that maybe one of them is for the sun. I did not use the sun. So once I stamped the faces on them, they looked so much better, and I was so happy. And you know, you just have to really check what comes in your stamp set. So that's the stamps that I use. And then fortunately for me, and another reason I want to get back into making cards is because I don't need to go out and make sure that my stamps have die cuts to match. I'm lucky enough to have a brother scan and cut. So for instance, all I did was I stamped the images all over the paper, then colored them in, and then ran it through the machine. These 2 did not cut because I was testing something with these umbrellas because I wasn't happy. And then this one didn't cut. I realized that afterwards, after I pulled everything off and looked, I'm like, that one didn't even cut. So I have to get to know the machine a little bit better as well. Okay, so what I did was I colored, like I said, I colored them all in before I even cut them out, and I just put a little border on them. I think it's a 0.04 border. I did cut them out the first time, and the border was just too wide, too big. I didn't like it, so I played around with that a little bit. And I think this is as small as I can get of a border without doing just a direct cut on the lines. But I'll play around with that as well. So the umbrella and the chair, I did emboss, and the shovel, because if you look at these stamps, so this dark part here, I use this one, and then the shovel, and then the chair. So all these dark lines, when you stamp them, no matter what color you stamp them in, that part comes out stamped. I'm sure there's a way I could figure that out so that, you know, I fix that problem, and I'll learn, I know. So what I decided to do with those, I had colored them in at first, and the color wasn't going right on the stamp part. I even used like a really light stamp so I can color over it, and I didn't like it. So I decided instead to emboss them. My God, I haven't had my embossing stuff out in a couple years now. I was so excited to see like what colors I had, and obviously realized that I need much more than what I have. So I was testing it on here. And then I did just fussy cut these out when I used them. I used these 2, and I believe, I want to say they're Recollections that came in a pack. They don't have like a company name on them. They just have the name of the color. So the Blue Magic, that's the sparkly one that I used on the umbrella. And then this is just, it says Lapis Pearl, which is just like a navy blue. And then that actually created more of like a shiny embossing. Thinking back, I should have used a different color. They're too close, but, and then I also did the same color as the umbrella on the shovel. So, you know, live and learn. And then I just tucked, okay, so, oh yeah, so, the sand, I used this Holtz Distress paint, and it has like almost like a bingo dauber. A dauber, is that what you call? On the top. And I just kind of ran that around, and it looked really good as sand. Again, I've probably had this for 5 years now. This stuff really holds up, guys. And then I also used this Lawn Fawn Ocean Wave Accents. And I'm like, how does this work? So I punched it out. And what you kind of have to do is like just keep punching to create like a strip. And then if you can see, it makes waves and it cuts through part of the paper. So I just took little Mr. Seal in there and then just placed all the different little beachy animals around. I did use some sequins up here because I did not put a sun. And when I did that, I was like, oh, it looks so dreary. So I decided to just do a little bit of sequins. And I did use this mix here from, I want to say, it's from Natalie on YouTube. I want to say it's Pretty Mix Studio. She now has an Etsy shop where she sells all these different beautiful mixes. And look at this one, guys. It has like black and white polka dots in there. So I will be listing everything down below that I used. One of the colors that I use is this color box. What is this called? Robin's Egg. Is that the one I used? Oh, okay, yeah. I got nervous because I just got the speckled egg, Tim Holtz, but I did not use this one. The speckled egg and the Robin's Egg threw me. So that's what I used. And then to put my card bases onto my card, I used the Recollection permanent dots. I don't like to use liquid glue for that because I just find that most of the time the card comes out wobbly. So I prefer to use these. I don't know if this will be more expensive to use this opposed to the liquid glue. I did use liquid glue, however, on the card front itself to glue down, and I used the Barely Art Precision glue, which comes as this really fine point, and it also comes with a fatter tip as well, but I usually use this one. And then just the last thing I'm going to tell you that I used to color, I purchased this Cali Arts marker set. These are alcohol markers. You get 40 of them, and I think it was like $25. So not too bad. I'm learning how to use them. I know there's so many different brands out there. I figured I would start cheap and see how it goes. So I will also list the Amazon link down below. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy these kind of videos, and I can't wait to come back with another one for you.